What is going on, you guys? My name is Alex, and I'm a 21-year-old trader attempting to master the stock market to potentially one day join the very few who make a living out of this. So what you're looking at right now is Walmart stock, and you're looking at the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see over here in the top left, it is 4 hours. That just means that every candle represents 4 hours worth of time. And what you're looking at as well with the lines here is a trend line. So if you don't know what a trend line is, it's essentially a point where all the lower lows or the lower highs or even the higher highs or the higher lows connect. So essentially we got one touch point here, as you can see over here in the left, a second touch point here, and then a third one here, and then a fourth one here. And then finally today, which is the confirmation or the entry for me, is when the price closes below or above the trend line here, essentially creating a sell signal for me in this case, or a buy signal if it were to close above these above this upper trend line here. But I wouldn't enter this break right here just simply because it's only two touch points. So we got one touch point here and then a second one here, and then if we were to break out of it, it just wouldn't be a good one. But in this case, in the bottom trend line, we do have one touch point, two touch points, 3 and 4. So 3 is the minimum, but 4 is just, you can't deny that right there. You cannot not trade that one right there. And so in terms of stop losses, I'm simply going to use the previous candle's high. So in this case, it would be let's see, the high is 95.52. So pretty decent tight stop loss. And in terms of the target, I really don't like putting targets on these. I mean, I could have set one actually over here, since there is some form of support over here, right here. This would be a good target if you want to have a target, but I don't like setting targets. Instead, what I do is go down to a lower time frame like the 1 hour and just set another counter trend line. So essentially this one will be a steep one, not gonna lie. Ideally you would have a better trend line, like something like this would be pretty good, but since it's too steep right now, that's also why I'm using the previous candle's high rather than the trend line, because if I were to use this trend line, it would be like an insanely tight stop loss, something that would really get me stopped out like in a matter of a couple of hours here. So that would be the stop loss. But again, I'm just going to use the previous highs, and I think that would be good. And as the time goes, as a lot of candles form, hopefully we do get a better trend line here to use as a trailing stop loss. So something that will just prevent us from, in the case that the price does come down, it'll just protect some gains there. So yeah, that's the game plan for now. Let's actually take a short now. Get that live for you guys here, since it is 10:30. So officially the candle has closed. And again, I'm going to sell. That just means that I'm going to short, so I'm looking for the price to come down. And I'm going to do 250 shares. Let's see if my broker even allows that. 250 shares, the equivalent of $23,000. And I'm using leverage right now, so I don't think I actually have 23,000. Actually, I'm pretty close to that, but that's sell already. All right, order filled. We are in, and this is a live account. Otherwise, you would have seen on the top over there that it is a simulated account. But no, this is a real account here, and let me just show you guys our position. So our average position, 94.70. We're going to be risking right around 80 cents on this trade here. So the equivalent of $200, not a bad risk at all. I'm perfectly fine, comfortable risking that amount. And yeah, there it is, you guys. So that trade. And I should also mention that I am shorting currently right now Netflix, Adobe, and PayPal. PayPal, it's only like, I already sold the majority of that position, so it's not really anything big. It was a small winner, around $100. But Netflix is probably the big winner right now. And the same concept for this one as well. So don't think I'm just trading random things here. Let's take a look at Netflix actually for you guys. Hopefully the trend lines load up. Yeah, so again, we have a one touch point here, two touch points, and then the third one here. And then we got the break a couple of days ago. I believe it was on Tuesday. And look at that continuation go right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade here. My target is going to be this blue line right here. And again, I don't need to take profits because I have this other red line over here that's using as a trailing stop. So in reality, I can hold this until the price crosses over this red line. And theoretically, it could come down all the way over here. That's why you don't want to really put targets too much like that, because it just limits your profit. And yeah, you really want to let these things run as much as possible. So a really good trade here that I took here on Netflix, and it is proving to be a profitable trade so far. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Again, Walmart, take a short. You likely could have still catch some gains. Again, it's very early in the break right now. And I must say that this chart that I'm looking at here isn't really powered by Interactive Brokers, which is my broker. So these things are a little bit delayed, to be honest with you guys. I don't really like this charting. If you look at other charts from, like, let's say Weibo or any other platform here, you'll see that the 4-hour candle is far under this trend line here. So for some reason this looks really crappy, not gonna lie. But for the sake of the video, I'll show you guys this one right here. But you guys can go check it out on your own and try to draw this trend line. It looks beautiful. The break looks beautiful. The 4-hour just closed 2 minutes ago. So there it is, you guys. Taking a short, the stop loss right above this previous candle high, and that's pretty much it. We'll just see how this thing plays out. It is a Friday, so we're not going to get to know till Monday. Hopefully I upload more often now, and that's it, you guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Stay focused as well.